Some people don't understand why you want to accept their defeat. Why you want to accept who they want you to be. Not who God intended you to be, not who you really are, but what they make you out to be. Why you just won't accept that, be that, and leave it at that. They've applied so much pressure in your life. I mean, so much pressure in your life. These people, whether as a conglomerate or individual, mission that these people are on to apply pressure in your life to see you fail in every waking moment and aspect of your life. Apply so much pressure to see you fall, to see you fail, to see you bent, to see you broken. These are people who deemed you unworthy, but not realizing that God had already deemed you fit. These are people who behind the scenes, they attacked your life so viciously. They attacked your life, on a consistent daily basis, because these people were trying to apply pressure towards you, against you. But I tell you on everything I love right now, when God chooses you and appoints you to do something in your life, and you have so much opposition, so much resistance, so much adversity that you have to face for just doing what you're called to do. You've never gone out your way to force anything upon anybody, to inflict any type of hurt or pain against people. I'm not going to keep going over this. You understand what I'm trying to tell you. There's some of you who understands that people that you're dealing with are so demonic, baby. You could be sitting minding your business, sipping your tea, drinking your water, reading your books, minding your business. These people will be intimidated and feel some type of way about that. You didn't give nobody, understand what I'm saying, what this message is, if it finds you. You never gave anybody any reason to hate you, attack you, want the worst for you, but people had it in them to want this and do this against you anyway. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I heard pressure bust pipes. So they sitting back around here playing, thinking that they're applying pressure in your life because they think that when they do something single-handedly to you, I'm causing you to be blocked off from work. I'm causing your roles to be blocked off so that I can move forward and prosper and rub it up in your face and be deemed this and look like this and have this in life. But you just can't. They think that when they attack you that they're gathering up groups of people, because understand something, that rumoring and gossiping is another form of witchcraft. When you amplify it, it's when you do it amongst a group of people. That's why you ain't gonna hear nobody sitting up here rumoring and gossiping, talking highly of somebody, and they damn sure not gonna be doing it to themselves unless they dance. You understand what I'm saying? And that's another situation, another topic for tomorrow. But baby, people know what they was doing. That's why they did it intentionally. They did it with groups of people. I keep telling you, you can't save somebody that don't want to be saved. And you're not going to tell me that when these people was participants and willingly signed up to be your opposition, that they did not know what was left, what was right, and didn't know what this really was and what it isn't. People wanted to do it anyway because it was something about your light, something about your divinity that people don't want to accept. But I'm going to tell you again, you don't have to like it, baby. You don't even have to accept it, but you got to respect it because people are seeing it on you. They're seeing it in your life. They are seeing where you've been and where you are and where you're going. Then they understand that God is going to take you where you need to go. Understand that these aren't people who attacked you because you did something to them. Maybe it's something already dwelling and lying dormant up in these people that will never sit well with you, was never going to sit well with you. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want me to get it out today, but baby, I'm going to get it out. Nobody has a reason. When they sit amongst themselves, amongst these groups, and they talk about, they may laugh at what you didn't have and what they caused you to lose, but understand something, when you talk about binding something in somebody's life, cursing someone and blocking somebody's paths, they're not just going up against you, they're going up against a God who had already orchestrated and appointed for you to have these things that they're blocking off and that they're derailing or trying to prevent you from having. They don't understand that you're not alone and that God is with you, because when they stand where they're at and they send their minions to sit up here and watch you, understand that everything that you went through was part of persecution. Everything that Jesus once went through, baby, with the gang stalking, Everything that you went through with people knowing the truth but still choosing to believe and be a participant of lies. Understanding that you were innocent but still chose to flock behind the guilty and still yet wanted to look at you like you were the problem. Baby, what you went through was a full-fledged rebirth. Understand that these people were warned if you was going to make it through this last attack that they put and sent your way against your life. They were told that it wasn't going to be another time, another plan, another group, another attack, another going back to the drawing board. That now at this point, God has everything that he needs to start issuing warrants out for people's arrest and passing down just due judgment. All they had to do was leave you alone. Keep your name out their mouth. Baby, understand that we are grown people and you are entitled to make your own decisions. If people don't get that act right or have that act right as it pertains to you, nobody should be up in their head as to why you don't want to deal with them, why you're not talking to them, why you won't lay with them, why you won't go back to them, why you won't be in a partnership with them, why you won't be in a friendship with them. These are just people who thought that they were going to have complete control and dominion and power over your life. I want to give you these scriptures that I'm tying into this word, okay? And I want you guys to go read these 3 scriptures. Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. But as for ye, you thought evil against me, but God meant it for good. And Psalms 118:13. Thou hast thrust sore at me that I might fall, but the Lord helped me. Job chapter 23, verse 10. I told you, when people think that they are only attacking you, they don't understand at what level they're meeting you on. Meaning they don't know what you've been through. They don't know how much you've lost. They don't know all of what you've had to endure, you know what I'm saying, with no break or lift or blessing being given to you. Some of y'all was going through constant back-to-back persecution, ridicule, and attacks against your life and warfare. And so when people meet you at a certain level and don't understand why they can't break you, why they can't bend you, why you just won't walk away from something that they're attacking or that they're restricting, they don't understand that God is backing you. And if God is backing you, then he has every intention on getting you through whatever these people keep trying to put you through. Some of y'all have welcomed in, like I said, not welcomed in, but I mean, welcomed in the blessings that God had for your life, but also some of y'all was at the point of giving up and saying, you know what, there's a means to no end when it comes to my situation. And you, right when you was about to give up, God instructed you to keep moving forward, that it was not your time to give up on something. It was not your time. These people can't have your life. They can't have your energy. They can't have your power. So when people keep trying to do things towards you and not understanding why you won't break and why you won't fold and why you don't bend, baby, it's because God never intended for it to go that way. They wanted your death. They wanted your demise. They wanted your ruin. And to a certain extent, whatever it is that these people been able to get, understand that whatever you send out, you get back. Whatever you sow, you will reap. People don't read the fine print because all they see is they're blinded by their hatred, their bitterness towards you, and there's no reason for them to even feel that way towards you. These people are warped, okay? These people are bent. Something about these people is unhinged and undone, and it's time for the truth to be exposed about that, baby, because when it comes to you, you've always been innocent. You never was supposed to go through what these people kept putting towards your life and sending your way. But again, I'm going to tell you again before I end this video, I heard pressure bust pipes.